What's going on, y'all? I've been watching a lot of stuff about the Draymond Green suspension online, as most of the world has, most of the sporting world has. And I gotta say, I've been getting real frustrated, real pissed off with a lot of the conversations that are going out there, a lot of the narratives that are going on out there. Um, a lot of people saying that Draymond Green shouldn't have been suspended because Sabonis started this, which is a lie. The video's right here in front of you. So one, Sabonis didn't start anything, so that's a lie. Number two, everybody that knows basketball knows that Draymond Green starts everything. He kicks people, he pushes people, he tries to hurt people all the time. He has a history of this. And three, the narrative that his history of this, led to the suspension. And I also believe that that is a false narrative as well. Very recently, Thanasis Antetokounmpo got suspended for headbutting Blake Griffin. He had no history, but he got suspended because you headbutt somebody. That's a suspension. That's not a basketball play. That's violence. The NBA can't have people out here doing acts of violence on the basketball court and not do anything about it. Pat Beverly got suspended for 3 games for pushing DeAndre Ayton, and maybe Pat Bev has a history, of wildness or not. But again, 3 game suspension for a push. So you stomp on somebody's rib cage, that has to have at least a 1 game suspension. In my opinion, you stomp on somebody's rib cage, that's a 5 game suspension minimum to me. Because you got to send a message that you can't do that. That is not acceptable in the NBA. You cannot stomp on somebody's rib cage, whether or not they instigated it or not. In this particular case, Sabonis 100% did not instigate it. That's just Draymond Green being the dickhead that he is. Everybody knows Draymond Green's a bitch. He does bitch ass shit all the time. We have it on video. So you have to suspend somebody that does that. And in the first game, game one, he tried to kick Malik Monk. After he fouled Malik Monk, Malik didn't get the call. He falls and like contorts his knee. It looked like his knee hyperextended on the foul. He didn't get the foul call, so when he landed, he grabbed Draymond's foot, and Draymond didn't like that, so he ripped his foot away and then kicked it back at Malik Monk out of bounds. And then towards the end of the game, towards the last possession, he barrels through Sabonis. They don't call the foul. He lands on top of Sabonis. They don't call the foul. And then he lays on top of him, sitting on him. And as he starts to get up and Sabonis starts to get up, he sits back down on top of him and doesn't let him get up. So Draymond Green is a dirty player. Draymond Green does dirty things. Sabonis getting pushed to the ground by Clay is not dirty. He just got pushed to the ground by Clay. There's nothing he could do about that. Sabonis is the #1 rebounder in the NBA for a reason. He doesn't flop. He's trying to get a fucking rebound. That's what he's trying to do, and the video shows that. So let me just hit this play button real quick, and let's get into this. So here, this is where Sabonis gets pushed down by Clay. He's going down to the ground, and there he falls. So as you can see, he's kind of laying down in a fetal position. Clay just pushed him down. Sabonis has his back to Steph Curry. He can't see who got the rebound. He just knows he got thrown to the ground, and his arms right there are up in front of his face. He's kind of covering up as he's on the ground, and this is bang bang. Like, this is literally less than 1 second from the time he hits the ground to the time his hands go up. It's a fraction of a second, and you can see there his arms are wrapped around Draymond's foot, but he can't see anything. He can't see who's around him. He can't see who's behind him. He's just covering himself up. And then there, Draymond rips his foot up and stomps him there, and you can see Sabonis screaming out in pain right now as he just got his ribs stomped in. And people are saying that Sabonis grabbed Draymond's leg because he didn't want Steph Curry to get out on a break, and he didn't want Draymond to get ahead of him. Again, he's laying on the floor. He's covering his head. He's trying to protect himself because he just got knocked to the ground, and he can't see who's around him. He can't see what's going on. So those are lies. Those are narratives that he intentionally grabbed his foot. He simply got thrown to the ground and covered himself up, and in that process, he inadvertently wrapped his arms around Draymond's leg, and he let go immediately. So let's play this again a little more as he's laying down in pain.
And a technical has been assessed.
So he's laying down on the ground. And they're going to show a replay right now that's a little more clear.
But Sabonis
and people are saying he's faking this. He's not really in pain. And that's a lie, too. You can't say what kind of pain another person is in. You don't know what it's like.
Now
so here's the best angle here. So as you can see, there's the box out by Klay. So Klay is trying to box out Sabonis, and you can see both of their eyes are up at the rebound, as somebody in rebound positioning would do. Everybody's looking up. Everybody's trying to see where the ball's going to go so they can get the rebound. And again, Sabonis is the #1 rebounder in the NBA. He's trying to get this board. He wants the ball. He's not on any bullshit like Draymond Green is. He doesn't, kick and flail and flop and do all kinds of bullshit. He's eyes up, waiting for the rebound. And you can see Klay there has his arm wrapped up underneath Sabonis' arm. Now there, you can see Klay's knees are bent, and his right arm is pushing Sabonis down right there. So I can't slow this down because of the app that I'm using. In slow motion, if you go back to this point in the game and you show this angle and you slow it down, you can see Klay's knees bend and then his body pushes towards Sabonis and Sabonis' eyes are up at the hoop. He never looks down. He never flops. He just gets pushed down right here. So Klay pushes Sabonis down and he falls there.
Watch him grab Draymond.
And then Klay trips over Sabonis' legs, falls back after he pushed him down. And then Sabonis turns right there. His head is covered up. His arms are over his head. And Draymond's legs are right there. He didn't know Klay was going to push him down. He didn't flop. He didn't intend to be on the ground at this point. He didn't choose to land in front of Draymond Green where he landed. He got pushed down. He had no part in that. That was not his decision. That was not what he was trying to do. He was trying to get a rebound, and he's on the ground, and his arms are up, covering his body. He's pulling his legs up. He's basically in a fetal position right here. And there, his arms are loose, right? So Draymond Green is pulling his leg up. Sabonis' arms are not grabbing his leg. It was a split second that his leg was in Sabonis' arms, only as Sabonis was pulling his arms up to cover himself up. And then you can see Draymond just stomp down on his ribs right there. Boom.
Now that
and then
right
he jumps
there.
up. And Sabonis immediately screams out in pain as he just got his ribs stomped in. And everybody on the internet, Max Kellerman, Keyshawn Johnson, like everybody's saying that he's faking that and he's acting and he's, playing it up, trying to get a call. He got thrown on the ground trying to go for a rebound. Draymond Green stomped on his ribs immediately after that happened. Literally less than 2 seconds have elapsed in the time that he went to the floor to the time that Draymond stomped on his ribs. And you can't say that Sabonis did this or that was a dirty play by Sabonis. That was dirty by Draymond. Now, if Sabonis did intentionally choose to flop on the floor and squeeze his ankle and that was all a well-planned thing, that's still, doesn't give Draymond the right to jump on his ribs. Draymond said he had nowhere else to land. Where else could he have landed? If you back this up,
writhing in pain.
I backed it up a little bit
now
too
watch
far.
the end of this play.
So there's the box out. There's the push
As
there
he
by
goes
Klay.
out, watch him grab Draymond.
And
right there.
right there, foot goes up and straight down. He's not in, he could have stepped over him easily, like LeBron stepped over him in the 2016 finals. In game 1, Draymond grabbed a rebound on the other end of the court and grabbed the rebound on one leg and balanced on that one leg and then jumped pretty far away to come down with it. So every basketball player can balance on one foot. Every athlete can balance on one foot. Draymond Green is a professional NBA basketball player. He can balance on one foot and he can jump over Sabonis or jump backwards or run up the court. He could do any number of things other than intentionally stomp on his ribs like he does right here. So that
right there,
that big jump that he did to jump over him, he could have did that from the gate, but he chose to step on his ribs, which is a dirty, malicious play, and there's no room for that in the NBA. And for that reason, he had to get suspended. All these people that are online talking about Sabonis brought this on himself. You guys aren't watching this replay where Klay pushes him down. You can see Klay right here, box out and push right there. Boom. There's
As he
the weight.
goes out, watch him
So there's
grab
Klay's
Draymond.
weight. Sabonis didn't pull him down. Klay had Sabonis' arm hooked. And on the replay, Sabonis never
Watch
pulls
the end
the
of this
arm.
play.
There's the hook there, and there's the push
As
by
he
Clay.
goes down, watch
Sabonis
him
doesn't
grab
pull
Draymond.
at all, ever. His arms are free as he's falling down. There's no pull on Clay. Clay's own momentum pushed him down, and he trips over Sabonis' legs as Sabonis is on the ground. That's not Sabonis' fault. That's Clay's fault. And then he lands at Draymond's feet, and the rest is history. Draymond didn't have to do what he did, but he did that because he's a bitch. Draymond always does some bitch-ass shit because he's a bitch. And that's his fault, period. That's not Sabonis' fault. There's never, ever, ever a reason to stomp on somebody's ribs when they're on the floor, unprotected, defenseless. That should be a 5-game suspension. Anybody that doesn't admit that, anyone that doesn't agree to that, the video is right here in front of you. This is not doctored video. This is the actual game video. Anybody can get it. Go, rewatch the game again and play that shit in slow motion. You can see Clay push him down. It's not a flop. He didn't pull Clay down. And he didn't grab Draymond's leg. His arms came up to protect himself, and Draymond's legs just happened to be there. That was just a coincidence. That wasn't some intricate plan, predetermined design. That's stupid. Anybody that says that is stupid. Anyone that says that Sabonis instigated this is stupid. Anyone that says that Draymond Green shouldn't be suspended is stupid. Anyone that says that the refs are helping the Kings are stupid. I've been up for 8 hours breaking down the video of Game 1, and it's going to take me another 8 hours to break down the video of Game 2. The refs are helping the Warriors like they do in every series. Clay got away with that push-off, no call. The Warriors always get away with fouls, no call. And, the Kings on their own home court are not getting 50 to 60 calls every game. In Game 1 at least, and I know Game 2 is going to be the same. I haven't done that one yet, but I know it's going to be 50 to 60 calls, fouls that the Kings aren't going to get. And everyone, I don't know, people dick ride the Warriors because the refs always help them, and they think that they have some championship pedigree or they're winners. They're not winners. When the refs give you the game, that's not called winning. It's given to you. You got to actually go out there and win it. And the Kings have been better than the Warriors all season. They've been better than them in 2 games. And as much as the refs have helped the Warriors out in Games 1 and 2, the Kings still beat them. So that's not championship pedigree. When the refs give you all the calls and screw the other team over every trip down the court, that's not. There's nothing to be proud of in that sense. There's no merit there. There's no honor there. You got to go out and win. When the games are just given to you, that's not winning. That's not championship. So, shout out to the Kings for fighting through adversity, fighting through not getting calls, and fighting through the bullshit that they're dealing with right now. Imagine being Sabonis, being somebody that is an all-star player, leading rebounder in the league. Excellent passer, double-doubles every game. The dude balls, but in these 2 games, he hasn't because he's getting fouled every time down the court, and he's not getting the calls. And that has affected his play. He's not been able to score because he's getting hit, and he's not getting the calls, and then everybody says he's a dirty player. So everywhere on the internet, people are saying that he instigated this, and he got a technical foul, and he should have been suspended. What did he get a technical foul for? What did he do wrong here? I'm gonna play it again just because people are so dumb. I don't know how you could watch this and say he did something wrong.
Now watch the end of this play.
He goes up for the board. Eyes up, push down.
As he goes down, watch him grab Draymond.
What did he do wrong right there? He's on the ground. He's covering up his head. Boom, gets stomped on. It's bang, bang. Bang, bang. I got to show this 1,000 times for people to see. On the floor, boom.
Right there.
Hands up, boom.
Now, that right there.
What did he do wrong?
To grab Draymond.
What did he do wrong?
There.
On the floor, gets stomped.
Now, that. As he goes down, watch him grab Draymond.
On the floor,
right there.
He gets stomped. I got to show this 1,000 times.
That right there.
Because I've seen thousands
is where the foul came
comments on Instagram. I'm watching
as he
every
goes
show
down,
on
watch
TV
him grab Draymond. Right there.
Saying that he deserves this.
Now, that right there. As he goes down, watch him grab Draymond.
I don't know if this man has kids at home.
Now,
if his
that
kids
right
see
there.
this,
Goes out,
and they're
watch
like,
him
you
grab
see your
Draymond
dad get thrown on the
right
ground
there.
and get stomped in the ribs,
Now,
and
that
everybody
right
in the
there,
whole world says that he deserves
to
it.
grab Draymond.
This man does not deserve that. He's an all-star. He's playing his ass off
As
out
he
there.
goes
He's trying
out,
to
watch
get a
him
rebound,
grab
play, pushes him
Draymond
down.
right there.
Draymond stomps on it immediately.
Now,
Where,
that right
where
there,
is he
goes out,
doing
watch him
anything to
grab
Draymond that could have hurt
right
him?
there.
You got guys on
Now,
TV
that right
like
there,
LaShawn
as he goes
McCoy
out, watch
saying,
him grab
oh, he
Draymond
could have hurt
right
him,
there.
so he deserved it. Where in this
As he
could Draymond
goes
have
out, watch
gotten
him
hurt?
grab Draymond
Where?
right there.
What part of that hurts Draymond?
Now, that right there
Like, this is the dumbest
is
shit.
where the foul came in.
I feel like I'm in the fucking Twilight Zone, man. Like, the shit that people say online. You got Joy Taylor on TV talking about Sabonis did a dirty play and you know, he started this. Clay pushes him down right there, and he started it. He's on the ground right there.
So
and
he grabs Draymond's
and he
leg
started
right there.
that.
Now Draymond steps on him.
That is the guy that you guys are. Everybody's shitting on him. Everybody is shitting on Sabonis, and no one thinks that Draymond Green did anything wrong. Oh, Draymond Green did exactly what he should have done. Because if you grab me on my foot, I'm gonna stomp on you too. Well, what about when Draymond Green grabs everybody the whole fucking game 1 and game 2, when he's trying to kick, you know, Malik Monk, or when he tried to knee Trey Lyles in the chest on a rebound in game 1. Nobody punched Draymond. Nobody, you know, stepped on him or stomped him out. Like, if you say that Sabonis falling on the ground and making incidental contact around his leg is a dirty move, and then that means he deserves to get stomped, then all the shit that Draymond does, the whole league should stomp his ass out. Like, he should be like stomped out into like a pile of rubber, like Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Like, you guys are, dude, Chris Broussard, fucking Colin Cowherd, like everybody on TV, Stephen A. Smith, everyone on TV, everyone on the internet, everyone on the Volume Podcast Network, every writer that writes about the NBA that saw this video and thinks that Sabonis did something wrong and he did something dirty, you guys are all dumb. You don't have two brain cells that rub together. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I'm showing you the video right here. I'm watching the video and I'm seeing Sabonis get thrown to the ground and I'm seeing Draymond stomping him out. And that's not a dirty play by Sabonis. That's dirty by Clay for pushing him down, and that's dirty times 1,000 by Draymond for stomping on him. And again, Pat Bev got suspended 3 games for pushing DeAndre Ayton in the back. 3 games. That's not nearly as bad as stomping on someone's ribcage when they're on the ground. And Thanasis Antetokounmpo got suspended for headbutting Blake Griffin, and Blake Griffin laughed about it. It didn't even hurt him. It was a very light head tap, and he got suspended for a game. So if a guy gets suspended for a game for a light head tap, you stomp on somebody's ribs like that on purpose, hella hard the way Draymond just did, that's a 5-game suspension to me at least. 10-game suspension. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. 1 game for me is not enough because he... Again, I hate to say because he has a history, because the history don't have nothing to do with it. You could have a rookie in the game, first game ever, go on the court and do something like that, and you're getting suspended. Like, the act itself is what merits the suspension, not the history of the person. But it is Draymond Green, and he does have a history, and he doesn't care. You can fine him. He doesn't care. He'll just say, oh, I'm a millionaire. I can pay the fine. You can suspend him, and he's going to come back and do shit like this again. You know, he did it last year in Memphis, and all they do is foul people. All they do is do dirty shit. And then other teams usually buckle, and they end up losing. So Warriors shouldn't have even been in the finals last year, to be honest with you. Memphis should have beat them. Dallas should have beat them. But they do bullshit like this. They do tricky shit like this. They did it to the Cavs in the finals. They did it to Boston last year in the finals. And they shouldn't have even been in the finals. And that's the thing, is like, they're dirty players. People say that they're physical, but they're just fouling. All they do is foul, and the refs allow it. And then it gets under other teams' skin. They lose their composure. They get frustrated. And then they let it snowball into a Warrior victory when they're not really winning. They're just having these games handed to them by referees that are afraid to make the right calls or just refuse to make the right calls. And the Kings, again, shout out to them. They haven't buckled. I'm sure they're frustrated, but they're playing through it, and they're beating the Warriors. And I hope no, this. I hope this reaches people. I hope people see this video, because there are a lot of people out there saying that if the Kings win, there's going to be an asterisk on it because Draymond got suspended. The Kings are beating them with Draymond. Draymond scored 2 points, 8 points, 4 points, whatever. Like, he's not a factor. He's not a good basketball player. He's out there doing antics. He's out there fouling people. He's fooling you. If you think Draymond Green is a good basketball player, he's fooling you, and you're a fucking idiot. Because all he does is go out and foul people and do foul ass shit, technical foul shit, and he doesn't get called for it. And now this is on video. Everybody could see it, but people are still defending him as if this is okay, as if it's okay to stomp on somebody and have him on the ground screaming in pain. And then people go on TV and say he's faking it, he's acting. Bitch, let me stomp on you. Let me have my homeboy come and knock you down, and let me stomp on you and see if it's fake. I fucking promise you I'll break a fucking rib. I promise you. And I'm not as big as Draymond. So all those people out there talking that dumb shit, talking that nonsense that Sabonis merited a technical or should have been suspended because he started this. You're dumb as fuck. Let me stomp you out. Draymond shouldn't have been suspended because Sabonis started it. You're dumb as fuck. Let me stomp you out. Sabonis is faking it and he's not really hurt. You're dumb as fuck. Let me stomp you out. And that's about all I got. I mean, I could sit here and talk shit on you guys all day, but people don't care. We got a world full of dumbass people. Everybody has an opinion. Everybody gets to go online and say whatever the fuck they want. I got the video here, so you can't argue with me. The video don't lie. I don't lie. I'm only telling you what's on video. I'm only telling you exactly what happened. And if you don't agree with me, then you're dumb. And, you can't argue with the video. So that's about it. Fuck Draymond Green. Fuck the Warriors. Fuck the TV media. Fuck everybody online. Fuck the world. Go Kings. I'm out.